Hey everyone, it is that time, and we're going to take a look at a film called The Frozen Ground. Yes, it's brought to us by writer and director Scott Walker, who gives us the story, a movie based off the true events of the serial killer Robert Hansen, who in Alaska had kidnapped a number of young females over the course of many years, and he would lock them in his basement and do mean, nasty things to them, then take them out in a field and kill them, hunt them like animals. And here we pick up the story where we have Jack Holcomb, who's the investigator put on this case, when one of the potential victims of Robert Hansen actually escapes. In fact, she's the only girl to escape, Cindy Paulson. And we see how this inspector tries to work with Cindy Paulson to put the pieces together to finally put this serial killer in jail. Yes, folks, The Frozen Ground. Now, I enjoyed a number of elements in this film. One of them is the performances. Now, Nicolas Cage, he's hit or miss with me for some of his films, and this one he was a hit. I enjoyed his Jack Holcomb, his performance here. Felt like he was a real character, like he was really the inspector. Really put his all into this role, and enjoyed it quite a bit. This guy who you really feel really wants to just help this girl and also catch this really sick bastard, right? And the girl is being played by Vanessa Hudgens, who really has come a long way from her Nickelodeon Disney Channel days shows. She's really become this actress that shows she can take on mature roles, and I really enjoyed her in this. Though she does do an awful lot of crying in it, I did enjoy her performance in here as this kind of tough, independent girl who just gets herself in these situations, and you feel sorry for her in some scenes, and other scenes you're going, don't do that, he is stupid. It was fun with that character, and she plays it very well. And then John Cusack in a surprising casting of being the serial killer Robert Hansen. Didn't quite expect that. I didn't know much about this film. I just saw it and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it. It was on Netflix Instant View, and I was pleasantly surprised with John Cusack as the bad guy, as this sicko, which actually he picks it really well, because he can play kind of the quiet, nice guy look, and then he can do the creepy, because he's just a great performer, and I love him in all of his films, and loved him in this role. It was definitely a darker role than we've seen him in the past, and I really enjoyed his performance. Now, Scott Walker does give us an interesting story, and he's really, you can tell, trying to stay true to the events that actually happened, with giving it a little bit of a dramatic spin. But I think the film kind of got a little bit weak for me with some of the storytelling, namely the editing of the way they put this story together felt just a little bit clunky to me towards in the middle there. The scenes where we start to see more and more about Robert Hansen and the serial killer and what he does were interesting, but it was like the filmmaker didn't want to quite go all the way there. So we get a lot of descriptions of what he may have done to these people, but not necessarily see the acts. And you don't necessarily need to see the acts, but it just really felt like the director was trying to take a little bit safer road with some of these scenes that he had it in. And again, the way the film story was being told kind of in the middle didn't flow quite as well as it could have, so there is that. It is rated R, and definitely there are some scenes in here that you can see why it's rated R. So it's always good to see a mature crime thriller, and that's exactly what The Frozen Ground is. On the whole, I enjoyed the performances. They really make the most of the roles that they're in. I think that if this film had been edited better and maybe given a little bit of tighter direction, it would have been an even more solid film, and maybe just a scene or two going just over the line of extreme scenes, just a little bit more over the line, I think really would have given this film that nice jagged edge that you want to look for in a gritty crime film. So overall, though, 3 stubs for The Frozen Ground. It's worth your time, great performances, and it's on Netflix Instant View, so it only costs you your monthly streaming, your monthly streaming subscription. So check out The Frozen Ground. If you have seen it, please let me know what you thought about it. Leave the comments down below. Love to hear your thoughts on this film. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Was Nicolas Cage all right? John Cusack, did you like seeing them in the series? Just leave your thoughts down below. Love hearing from all you subscribers out there. Thank you so much for all your support. We grow in subscribers just a little bit every day, and I appreciate every single one of you clicking that button, because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you so much, and remember, till next time, folks, keep that ticket stub.